Good evening and welcome to ACMi's production of Arlington Spy Ponder basketball. Tonight, your Arlington Spy Ponders clash with their crosstown rivals, the Lexington Minutemen. Tonight, it's senior night at the Taj Gym, where the Spy Ponders will honor Dom Black, Adrian Black, Max McKersey, and Ben Wasco, who will play their last regular season home game. The Spy Ponders have clinched a spot in the D2 North playoffs and are playing simply for seeding, hoping to get the number 1 seed in Division II North. They have already clinched the Middlesex League Championship regular season. It is their second straight title and the third in 4 years. And Arlington will put its 41-game regular season home winning streak on the line and their 31-game Middlesex League streak on the line. The last home loss was to Reading in 2014. Their last league loss was a road defeat at Woburn, and that was in February of 2016. The Spy Ponders come in with a record of 14-1, undefeated 13-0 in the league. Lexington has struggled this year. They come in at a 6-11 mark, 5-8 in the league. And for the Spy Ponders, it's going to be celebrating the seniors, looking to get off to a fast start and get the ball rolling, get momentum going towards as they look towards the playoffs. They've got tonight's game. They have a couple of stern road tests to finish out the Middlesex League. At Winchester, 11-4 Winchester, at 10-5 Belmont, and then they play in the very prestigious Comcast tournament, which will take place at Woburn High February 18th at 7 p.m., where they'll take on the number 6 team in the state, Needham, 11-2 Needham. Win that game, and they'll play the winner of the BC High Lowell game. BC High's 8-5, Lowell's 14-1, so that's just going to be a monster tournament. But tonight's going to be a night where we're going to honor the seniors. We're going to focus on them. The seniors have seen nothing but success in their careers at Arlington High. They've won the Middlesex League now 3 of their 4 years here, which means for the majority of them, especially Dom Black, all 3 of their years as a varsity player, 2 of the 3 years has been nothing but success winning the leagues. For the Spy Ponders, the 4 seniors will start along with super sophomore Bensley Joseph. And we'll see who Coach Reggie Hobbs has decided will get going for the Minutemen. The Minutemen have been down for a few years now, a once proud program to over 20 league titles over the years, a signature franchise of the Middlesex League, maybe the signature team of the Middlesex League in history. They just fallen on hard times. 5-8 this year in the league, 6-11 overall. They're not going to make the tournament again, and it's just been a real struggle for Minutemen. But yeah, a win tonight for Minutemen would quite simply be historic. It would be the headline in all the papers tomorrow. They'd snap Arlington's prestigious winning streak both at home and in the league. It would make their season. Minutemen were up 22-12 on the Spy Ponders when they took them on at home. So for the Spy, for Lexington, starting will be number 2, Jack Amsler. Jimmy Lane, Odie Okafor, Will Amsler, and Anthony Clough. 4 seniors, 4 seniors, and a sophomore in Will Amsler, number 5. Right there you see Odie Okafor. A nice little ceremony here. It appears that the Spy Potters are going to honor all the Minutemen seniors on senior night. So I guess this is a senior night of goodwill, if you will. So the Spy Potters will announce their super seniors. Before they do it, the wonderful cheerleaders seniors will be honored. Unfortunately, I do not have a program to let you know who's being honored. But this is a really wonderful ceremony after the phenomenal ceremony we had Tuesday on Wipeout Cancer Night. Now, dry eye in the house on Tuesday. This is a very nice ceremony. Really, this is a lot of community feel here. What Arlington's been all about the past few years, as all their programs are kind of heading in the right direction. Even if it's not with the win-losses, it's improving, getting better. Community relations, leadership, pride, determination. And the Spy Ponders, what Garrigus is the signature program of the Athletics. That's number 3, senior Adrian Black, the twin brother of my man Dom Black. Get some warm greetings from his parents. Adrian, a standout soccer player, 4-year program member of the basketball team, excellent defender, ball handler, shooter. And there's my man Don Black, 2-year captain, league all-star last year, probably the leading candidate to be player of the year in the Middlesex League. He'd certainly get my vote. Parents must be proud. Both sons on senior night. There's a great family picture right there. That's one for the frames. What it's all about. And this is Max McCursey. Max is a senior. There with his parents. There's Ben Wasco, co-captain, 2-year starter. Another soccer player. James Gascoigne won't be going tonight, so lots will fall on Ben's shoulders. Max McCursey will certainly get a chance, obviously, to start. Maybe to play some extra minutes tonight. So those are the 4 seniors for the Spy Ponders. Wonderful ceremony coming to a close here. And these are the starters. I didn't have it right first time. There's Will Amsler. This is Anthony Clough. Audie Okafor. Jack Amsler, senior guard. And Jimmy Lane rounds out the starting lineup for the Minutemen. Head coach is Reggie Hobbs. And now for your Spy Ponders. And there's the super sophomore, Bensley Joseph. Adrian Black. Well received by the crowd. There's Max McCursey. I'll tell you, Max McCursey, it's a big game for him. Minutes to be had in this club. Senior captain Ben Wasco. And there's the senior captain, returning league all-star, 3-year starter, Don Black, my man. The official Snyder, Cliff McLean, and Fred Forcier. And no, pause for our national anthem. Let's play some basketball. Spy Ponders come in. Spy Ponders come in, as we said, with a mark of 14-1. That's tops in the league, 13-0, undefeated. And Max McCarsey will jump it up against Odie Okafor. Odie gets the tip, and Will Amsler will probe. Spy Ponders come out in the tight man-to-man, invading the space. And right away, we see a deflection by the Spy Ponders, caused by Bensley Joseph and Don Black. Lexington comes out and man-to-man. Spy Ponders look to run their offense, look to get it side to side. That's what they've been lacking of recent. Bensley Joseph stopping and popping, but the tip in by Don Black goes. Spy Ponders jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Looking to speed up the Minutemen. Here's Clough, stopping and popping, and he hits. Clough from 15 feet. Answers right back. And we're tied at 2. Joseph looks to get the offense going. Then Wasco Here's McKersey. Bosco thinks about it. Black fires. And Amsler probes. Loses the ball. And Spy Ponders will take over. So Minutemen pick up full court again. Bensley Joseph swishing and dishing early. See if they get that offense going side to side. Anytime that ball crosses the half-court line, it's good news for the Spy Ponders. Joseph with the hoop in the arm, finishing at the cup. So Joseph with a nice dribble drive, good body control, square to shoulders. Warder with an extra free throw. Spy Ponders take a 5-2 lead. Lots of pressure here. Here's Amsler. Okafor drives and he gets hit. So Lexington so far has done fine with the pressure by the Spy Ponders. So Okafor gets one to go. He'll get a second. Spy Ponders won't be allowed to guard him. And he buries it. So Lexington hanging around. Here's a little diamond press. 2-2-1. And a little high-low look. Ben Wasco dropping dimes. That time McKersey finishing with the left hand strong. And the Spy Ponders look to invade the space and stop dribble drives. There's a travel call. Amsler shuffled the feet. And the pressure from the Spy Ponders taking its toll early. Here's that little 1-2-1-1 press. Good trap over half court. You get the middle, look opposite. Bensley Joseph way downtown, bang. And the super sophomore feeling good early on senior night. Great pass by McKersey. And there you see Joseph showing his wingspan, finishing at the cup. And Lexington's Reggie Hobbs says, I've seen enough. Bensley Joseph stopping and popping. Max McKersey is swishing and dishing on senior night, and the Spy Ponders take a 12-4 lead. We have a minute. This is a good time to let everyone know all the exciting things we have upcoming at ACMi Sports. In the upcoming weeks and months, look for continued coverage of Spy Ponders girls and boys basketball, including tournament action. Boys and girls hockey, tournament action as well. Studio interviews with players and coaches. Feature pieces on impactful members of the sports community in Arlington. An exciting pre- and post-game show. ACMi Sports, where the community covers Arlington. So 12-4, 5:11 left to go in the first. Spy Ponders pick up full court. 4 seniors stay in. Here's Amsler. He'll get the offense started. Spy Ponders done a real good job of invading the space. Looked at maybe a carry there. And to the basket, the hoop and the harm goes Odie Okafor. I thought maybe it was a little bit of a carry there. Kind of palmed the ball up a little bit. The officials said, no, that's okay. That's legal. And so he'll have an extra shot. Again, no Spy Ponder can even guard him. This time he can't make it. Loose ball. Adrian Black picks it up. Twin brother Dom will start the offense. Offense has been crisp and clean so far. See if they get side-to-side movement. Bensley Joseph says, we don't need side-to-side movement. When I'm red hot from 3, I'm stopping and popping. And Joseph is just absolutely on fire right now. Giving Amsler all kinds of problems in the backcourt. Finally gets it over. Offense is starting 30 feet from the basket. Adrian Black harassing. To the basket, Amsler. 2 giant steps and finishes. 15-8, Spy Ponders. Both teams look impressive on offense. Don Black had a notion, picked off. Here comes Amsler. Audio probe. Swishing and dishing. Missing at the cup is Jimmy Lane, but a nice little pass by Odie Okafor. They say it's on the floor. Wholesale substitutions for the Minutemen. Crowd gives those seniors a big ovation. Cedric Charles into the game. Adam Sarr into the game. And here's Charles. Goes to the basket, does a nice job of finishing on the right side with his left hand, using his body to protect. Nice finish by Charles. Here's Bensley Joseph. He's been hot. Look to go inside. Underneath, out of bounds. See what Coach Bowler and Woods have cooking up here. A little stack play. Here's McCarcy. Black will run the offense. To the rack goes Black. Some contact. And he'll shoot a couple of freebies. So Don Black, no mystery there. He's aggressive, tough. To the rack. Contact doesn't bother him. Good to see him hit his first free throw. Black and the Spy Ponders have struggled a bit from the charity stripe of late. Black's got a nice smooth stroke. Only it prevents the ball from going in. He's in between his ears. So the Spy Ponders will pick up full court. Here's Okafor probing, and now Healy, see what he can do. Good denial defense. Little trap. Nothing doing there. And Joseph will set up the offense. 17-10 Spy Ponders coming up on 2:15 left in the first quarter. Here is Pazia. Black stopping and popping. Can't get it to go. Sear with the rebound. An Amsler probe. Amsler stopping and popping. Nothing doing. Pazia strong with the ball. And the Spy Ponders will break. Bensley Joseph gets a crease. And Black will reset the offense. Six on the shot clock. Wasco to the 10, got it blocked. Here's Amsler. Round the horn goes Lexington. Stopping and popping this time is Charles. And Charles 3 times is nice. Way downtown bang. 17-12. Minutemen hanging around. Spy Potters look to run the offense, get the ball going side to side. Good backdoor cut by Bensley, and he's blocked that time by Sear. Adam Sear, Jr., forward. On a long reach. Protect that rim. Joseph calls for the ball in the post. And another block, but Don Black has it. Up he goes and finishes. So Black cleans up the mess made by Bensley Joseph. Spy Ponders pick up man-to-man, looking to invade the space of dribble drivers. Here's Sear. Little handoff to Will Amsler. Amsler, the hoop and the harm. And he'll get a freebie. 19-14, 41 seconds left to go in the first. He'll take one. Spy Ponders will not be allowed to defend. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Sear. Here's Okafor. Probing, stopping, popping. Nope. Strong rebound by Joey Pazia. And foul is called on Sear as Stephen McGivelry. One side, that's fine. Has entered the ball game. Spy Ponders will again try to get something going out of the inbounds. One thing this year the Spy Ponders haven't really gotten going is much off their inbounds plays out underneath. Here's Pazia. Triple threat from him. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Bensley Joseph will go to work. And Joseph finishes the quarter just how he started from way downtown. Bang! And the Spy Ponders lead by 8, 22-14. What a quarter by Bensley Joseph. The whole package, we saw it to the rack, stopping and popping from way downtown, dribbling. Special player. When he gets hot, this team is unstoppable. I said it earlier in the year, and that'll be true for as long as this team stays alive in the postseason tournament. If Bensley Joseph is finishing at the cup on dribble drives and hitting three-pointers, you combine that with Don Black, who I believe is the premier on-the-ball defender in the state of Massachusetts public schools. That's a foundation that wins you a championship, folks. Period. End of story. Ponder pride is right. So Joseph gets a pat in the chest from Coach Bowler. Not sure what he could have said there other than more of the same, please. Here's Joseph. He's so hot you could fry an egg in his head. The basket. And he doesn't stay hot. I jinxed him. And out with it comes Okafor. He probes. Tries on Don Black, something nobody's had success with all season long. And a little nickel and dime there on Nick Corrales. Talking to the coaching staff last night, and they said Nick Corrales has just had a dynamite couple of weeks, both in practice, gameplay. Yeah, anytime you hear someone's playing well in practice, you know eventually that's going to just translate into gameplay, and you're seeing it there with Corrales. Here he is invading the space of Amsler. There's Amsler for Klo. Klo tees one up. Can't get it to go. And the Spy Ponders will get the side out. 22-14. Spy Ponders with a dynamite first quarter. dominated by Bensley Joseph, who's taking a well-deserved rest right now. And Nick Corrales will start the offense. Unforced error there by Don Black, and then doubles down on the pain with a little reach. So Black will guard Jack Amsler. Will Amsler, his younger brother, tries. Here's Jack. A little travel there, yes. What we got? What do we have here? What do we have here, Stripes? A little confusion. Stripes going over to the table. They're going to get this sorted out. A lot of talking going on. No decision yet. I think it was a shot clock. Maybe the shot clock wasn't running. Stripes is on top of this. Something didn't happen. Look, this Stripes is all over this. Look at this Stripes. Yep. He's barking out orders. People are following his direct. This guy's in charge of it. He's on top of everything. Calming effect. Way to go, Stripes. Wipes some sweat off his brow. He's going to get this thing under control. And then it was a clock issue. Now he's confabbing with the other Stripes. The two of them are going to get this whole operation orderly and ready to go. Not in a timely fashion, but they're going to get it right at all costs. And mercifully, we play some ball. Here's Will Amsler. And going up high and coming down hard is Jack Amsler. His little brother gave him a little bounce pass, and big brother knew just what to do with it. Holy cow. Here's McGivelry. Don Black says, you may throw down the hammer, but I can finish at the cup through contact. I did not see that throw down coming, folks. I was in traffic, 2 feet. Wow. Dominic Black is guarding with a little extra vigor there. Caused Amsler to turn the ball over. He's got to be all jacked up from tossing that one down. Holy cow. 2 giant steps. Up he went. Came down hard. Here's Corrales. He's pressured by the younger Amsler. Here's McGiverly. He'll try one. No. Good hustle by Pazia. Lexington ball. 24-16. 5:52 left in the half. Will Amsler can't hang on to it. And a little unforced error there. Go back to the Spy Ponders. So with Bensley Joseph out, other than the hammer being thrown down by senior guard number 2, Jack Amsler, not a whole lot of scoring going on. Here's Joseph right on cue. Coach Bowler and myself are on a mind meld. Here's Joseph looking down low to Ben Wasco. They'll call it travel there. Wasco a little confused at the travel, but gets right back to business. Here's Jack Amsler. Corrales will pick him up full. Bensley Joseph will take the hammer throwing Will Amsler, who just dribbles the ball out of bounds. So you made the NBA play. but he's having trouble making the regular play. That time he dribbled the ball behind his back, a no-no. Anytime you dribble the ball behind your back, it moves outside of your peripheral vision. And anytime it's outside of your peripheral vision, your brain loses control of the basketball. And that's bad news because there is one person who can't see the ball, and that's your defender. So dribbling the ball behind your back in traffic is a no. Here's Bensley Joseph wheeling and dealing. McGivery probes. Can't get it to go. McKersey rebounds, and they'll reset the offense. See if they can get it going side to side. And again, a nice block there by Sear, but McGivery comes up with it. He'll stop and pop. Nothing doing. And a little bit of sloppy play here by the Spy Ponders. Good hustle. Seen that a little bit of late, where the effort's there, the hustle's there, but the play gets a little bit sloppy. See if we can get something going out of the out-of-bounds play. Nope. And again, Sear. I tell you, this kid's got long arms as Sear. Real long arms, deflects balls, protects the rim. Nice little player. Now we get the ball going side to side. Bensley Joseph getting something done in traffic. Here's McKersey. Doesn't look at the rim when he shot, and it popped out. So here's Okafor. He'll probe. Goes to the 10, loses it. Deflected out of bounds off Bensley Joseph. That'll stay man ball. 24-16 Spy Ponders. This game has screeched to a halt scoring-wise. Jack Amsler threw that hammer down, kind of freaked everybody out. And we haven't seen much scoring since. So here's Okafor. He'll try to get things going. Good luck with Don Black guarding you. Here's Corrales in good guarding position. Inside is Sear. Little jump hook by Sear. Can't get it to go. And good effort inside by both Sear and senior captain Ben Wasco. And alternating possession has Lexington taking the ball out of bounds. Let's see if they can fare any better than your Spy Ponders. Bensley Joseph will take a little seat. Contemplate whether or not he should be dribbling the ball behind his back in traffic. Here's Okafor, my man Sear. Inside they go. Another player turns, shoots without looking. A third does, Sear, but he gets it to go. So looking at the basket when you shoot is not a must for both teams, as Sear finally gets one to go. Corrales can't get that to go. It's deflected. And a little bit of helter-skelter here. Here comes Ben Wasco, and he's fouled. The hoop and the arm. Ben Wasco, I thought he might throw the hammer down. Instead, he goes a little more conventional, lays it up at the basket. Spy Ponders lead 26-18. And Wasco will take a shot. Lexington will have to stand to the outside and let him do it. Joseph comes in for McKersey, who gets a nice, warm round of applause from an appreciative crowd on senior night at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Wasco can't get it to go. And a second foul committed by Don Black. 3:02 left in the half, so that'll be it for Black. He'll sit for the rest of the half. Couple of fouls you don't see Don Black make. Those are fouls that normally you'd see a sophomore or a junior make, kind of reaches. And Cyril shoot 1-on-1. He can't get it to go. The tip is picked up that time by Bensley Joseph. Had a couple guys ahead, decides to slow it down, see if they can get to go side to side, run their offense. There it is, across the midcourt line once. Adrian Black's open. He'll let one fire. Can't get it to go. Crowd really wanted that to go. Here's Sear almost tossed it in his own basket. That would have counted for the Spy Ponders had it went. Just stopping and popping to the basket is Okafor, and I'll tell you, that is really close to it's actually a double dribble. If you bring the ball up as if you're going to discontinue your dribble and then put it back down, it's actually a double dribble. Some people will call it powing, but it's actually not. I actually calls it a double dribble. And I thought it's the second time he created that violation. Stripes didn't quite agree with me. And that's why they're paid. And I'm not. So both teams are struggling to shoot when nobody's guarding them at the free throw line, which has to make Coach Hobbs and Coach Bowler strain with consternation. Got to make them when no one's guarding you. There, he finally gets one to go. Okafor, 26-19. Minutemen hanging around. 2:21 left in the half. Bensley Joseph gets the offense going. Spy Ponders have already crossed the midline with their offense. Lots of attention being paid to Bensley Joseph. He stops and pops, can't get it to go. Cronin with the rebound. And there's Corrales is going to foul Will Amsler, the super sophomore, and he's going to shoot, I believe, 1-on-1, might be a 10th. No, it'll be the 9th. That's a second on Corrales. So he'll take a seat. And again, a missed free throw, but a violation that time called on Captain Ben Wasco. So the miscues continue for both teams. Players shooting the ball at the basket without looking at the rim. Players being called for strange fouls, missed free throws. This one is not for the record books. So what do we have here? Are you kidding me? So first one was a violation, and that's why he got the second. Thank you to the gentleman in front of me. I don't know what I'm talking about up here. He can come up and do the broadcast, and I'll sit down and enjoy the game. Joseph to the basket, the hoop, and he'll take a couple of freebies. See if I can get this right. So I think he'll have 2 free throws. He will. No one can guard him. And another player not able to take advantage of the 15-footer with nobody in front of him. There's one. So 27-20 Spy Ponders. 1:48 left in the half. Here's Ansler. He probes, gives it to his big brother, who threw the hammer down earlier. The crossover, picked up his dribble where he shouldn't. Tries baseline, can't get it to go. Here comes Sear on a nice little pivot move, but Sear doesn't look at the basket again. So Sear, operation was successful, but the patient died. Same thing with Bensley Joseph. And out with it comes the little Ansler. He's fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. So it's a parade to the free throw. Hey, Ansler, fire one up there, buddy. Take it for practice. Shoot it. Oh, you won't do it. See if he pays for it. He's going to get 2, though. Lots of missed free throws in the first half. No, I should have practiced that one. I knew it. He'll get a second. McKersey back in the lineup for Wasco in the last minute 8 in the first half. And another missed free throw. So it's a plague that's hit both teams. Bensley Joseph starts the offense. A little double screen up high. I haven't seen this set yet. He's just going to stop and pop. Can't get it to go. Will Clifford with a nice rebound there. Clifford picks up his dribble where he shouldn't. Bensley Joseph looks to bail him out. 41 seconds. Spy Ponders by 7. Sloppy first half. Incredibly sloppy second quarter. There's Joseph to the basket. Can't get it to go. Here's Ansler to the basket. He can't get it to go. This is unbelievable, folks. Here's McGivelry. He'll try something. Up to Joseph. As everybody settle down. 16 seconds. Shot clock off. So, strange foul there committed by Anthony Clough. And that'll put Bensley Joseph on the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And Joseph gets it to go. Nice smooth stroke. Spy Ponders by 8. 11 seconds left officially. Screen says 10. Alex Van Thong doing a wonderful job on the clock. He does it manually, folks. Kind of dedication that man has. So Bensley Joseph gets 2 9-point game. Here's Ansler to his brother. And the first half appropriately ends with somebody tossing the basketball over the backboard, something you don't see every day. So a sloppy first half on senior night ends with the Spy Ponders leading 29-20. Kind of a tale of two quarters. The first quarter was a crisp quarter dominated by Bensley Joseph. Second quarter was kind of a comedy of errors, fouls, miscues, missed free throws, missed layups, and culminated with somebody who tossed the basketball over the backboard, something you're not going to see every day. As you see Coach Bowler and Coach Woods meeting of the minds over there saying, what the heck's going on in this basketball game? No one can make a shot. Everybody's fouling everybody else. What do we do? They'll know. So that's our score at the half. Spy Ponders 29, Lexington 20. Grab a bag of chips, pop a Coke, and we'll see you back for second half action.
Going live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
And we're back for second half action. Spy Ponders lead 29-20. Scoring in the first half for Minutemen. Jack Amsler had a deuce. Anthony Clough had a deuce. Cedric Charles had 4. Will Amsler had 5. And Odie Okafor also had 5. For the Spy Ponders, senior Max McKersey on senior night hit a deuce. Ben Wasco had a deuce. Don Black, senior captain, had 8. And Bensley Joseph led all scorers with 15. So Spy Ponders can't be too pleased with the first half. The score's fine. Just sloppy play by both teams in that second quarter. It was kind of contagious. The missed free throws started it. Some unforced errors some fouls 30, 40, 50 feet from the basket, and it was just kind of a, you see it every now and again, kind of a poorly played second quarter, so I expect the level of play to really increase. I didn't think the effort was low. I just thought that the execution was poor. So both teams are trying to shore that up. The missed free throws, not much you can do about that. You just got to shoot with a positive attitude and a confident stroke. For the Spy Ponders, lots at stake here, even though we mentioned the streaks on the line, and the streaks we've been talking about those for a while. They've won 41 straight regular season home games, 31 consecutive in the Middlesex League. But more importantly, they're looking to clinch the number 1 seed in Division II North. Right now they have a 14-1 mark. Number 2 seed as of right now is Winchester with 11-4. They're tied with Masconomet. Then at 10-5 are a couple of clubs, Beverly and Belmont. Then your 11-6 comes in at Woburn, and then your couple of 9-5 clubs, North Andover, Somerville, and then the 10-6 clubs are Marblehead and Burlington. And then you have up to 15 clubs right now with a 500 record or better. Not really sure how that's all going to shake out. My guess is that it'll be, I think it'll be 15 or 14, and if it ended today with 15 teams, Arlington would basically be the one team to get a bye, and in the first round, Somerville would play Marblehead, and the winner would play Arlington here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. So that 1 seed's really important and makes this game important, certainly makes the upcoming games they have important, as they will play at 11-4 Winchester, at 10-5 Belmont, and then they'll do the Comcast tournament where they'll play 11-2 and number 6 in the state, Needham. So Spy Ponders want to get a little bit of momentum going. They want to clean things up. They want, they don't just want to win this game. They want to get momentum going their way. They're without junior captain tonight, James Gascoigne, and not sure when he'll be returning, but he's unavailable tonight. So there's playing time available. You look at Max McCursey. This is a big night for him. Certainly Ben Wasco, Joey Pazia, Will Clifford. There's minutes to be had on this team, and it's who's going to come out and take them. So here comes Lexington out in a little 2-3 zone. Spy Ponders like to go high-low off of this, and they start with Wasco as the high and Don Black as the low. Same starting 5. Here's Bensley Joseph switching and dishing, and Don Black cleans up his mess. So Black picks up where Bensley Joseph left off there, and there's a little backdoor play and a deflection, and here comes Joseph. Gives it up on the break, a deflection. Here comes Lexington. They throw the ball away. So the turnover bug still biting both teams, as back and forth action only results in 1 bucket. Joseph is picked up full court by Will Ansler, the sophomore. His brother Jack Ansler threw down a dunk in traffic in the first half of the big highlight. So it's back to man here for Lexington. And to the rack is Don Black. 2 giant steps, finishes left side. And Don Black, he's come out focused and determined. Here's Ansler. He looks inside. Little 2-man game. Ansler stopping and popping. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose. Picked up by Okafor. And Okafor is fouled by Bensley Joseph, and he'll have a couple of freebies. So the miscues and sloppy play continues in the second half. And Okafor will try to see if we can get things going from the free throw line. The iron is kind. First one goes. 33-21. And that cuts it to 11. So free throw shooting is already improved. 2-3 zone now by Lexington. Got to get that ball moving side to side. Look for the high-low. There's your high-low. And a little push from behind, most definitely there. And Ben Wasco will shoot a couple of freebies. Nice little high. That's that high-low action. You can go high. You can go to the player of the foul line. He can look to dump down low. Or if you go low, he looks a little shovel pass there up high. Ponders have run it to absolute perfection this year. And Wasco makes it 3 in a row for both clubs, make it 4 in a row for both clubs. 2 in a row for the Spy Ponders and 2 in a row for the Minutemen. 35-22, full court pressure. Here's Adrian Black applying some pressure. Ansler swishing and dishing. And Lane is fouled by Wasco, who shakes his head as if to say, ugh, I didn't want to do that. So Jimmy Lane, what a basketball name that is, Jimmy Lane. Shoot a couple of freebies. And everybody's 5 for 5 to start the second half. So the plague of missed free throws that had stricken both teams in the first half has subsided. And there's 6 in a row, 4 in a row for Lexington. And they cut the lead to 11. Here's Bensley Joseph. It's man-to-man now. Ansler in his case. See if the Spy Ponders can get it side to side. And Adrian Black from his brother Don Black, swishing and dishing, stopping and popping. Gets a big 2 at the cup. A nice, strong finish by Anthony Clough. And back and forth we go. 11 points is the lead. Here's Don Black with a nice little finish. Little dish to McKersey. And right now, Don Black is handing out dimes to his senior cohorts. That time it's McKersey on the receiving end of a beautiful pass. And he knew just what to do with it, finishing strong at the cup through contact. And he'll shoot a freebie. And there's your first miss of the second half, but Black is right there. Dishes to his brother. Adrian can't get it to go. And here is Okafor probing. That's a carry, folks, and they're not calling it. Don't know why. Here's Ansel. He'll probe. Tries the baseline. Stopping and popping. Can't get it to go. Here's Sear. And a scrum, rugby scrum. And they're going to call a jump ball. That's Joey Pazia. Who else in the middle of that? And I'll tell you something. I love this Sear. But Sear has to learn to look at the rim when he's shooting from 2 feet from the bucket. You can't make it if you can't see it. So Lexington will try a little out-of-bounds play here. See if someone can get one of these going. If Sear just opened up, he would have been open. Here's Okafor. Loses his handle. They'll call a foul. And that'll be on Joey Pazia. He was naughty. And it'll be side out of bounds for the Minutemen. And timeout there called by Coach Reggie Hobbs. He wants to talk it over. 39-26, 4:46 left in the third. Both teams have come out with increased energy, effort, and execution. Spy Ponders got a big lift from back-to-back buckets on senior night by Adrian Black, senior Adrian Black and senior Max McCursey, both assisted by Don Black, who's got a pair of buckets of his own. So he's gotten things going for the Spy Ponders. Both teams have shot better from the free throw line. Turnovers still plaguing both clubs. Bensley Joseph, big smile on his face, and why not? He's got 15 points. I'd smile if I could score 15 points and a half. I'd smile if I could score 15 points in a year. So 4:46. See what Coach Hobbs cooks up out of timeout. See what there it is. That's what he cooked up. A nice little play executed there for Sear. And the lead is cut back down to 11. Lexington won't go away. Down to McCarsey. He can't get anything going. Cronin. Good post defense. All the way to the basket. Went Okafor. Operation was successful for Okafor, but the patient died. Fortunately, Cronin cleaned up his mess, and he'll shoot a pair. No dribble for Cronin. No need. See if he does that again. That's something you don't see every day. Catch and shoot, baby. No need to dribble. Catch and shoot for Cronin. He is. Nope, no dribble. Fire away. Up. Not so fortunate that time. Ball's loose. Pazia picks it up. And here we go. On Black. Unforced error there. Wow, what did they call there? What on earth they call there? That went right off of Don Black's foot. Fortunate of the Spy Ponders there. And the Spy Ponders run the exact same out-of-bounds play as Lexington did, and that time Stephen McGivery was the recipient, and he'll shoot a pair. Let's see if McGivery decides to dribble. Cronin, no dribble. McGivery, 3 dribbles. There you go. The lefty can't get it to go. So Cronin got 1 out of 2 with no dribbles. Let's see if McGivery can get 1 out of 2 with 3. Nope. So here's Okafor. He'll probe. Looks up. He's got a man. And at the basket is Anthony Clone. We got ourselves an 8-point game, and Coach Bowler has had enough. He calls a timeout. A huge golf clap by the Lexington faithful as they cut it to 8. Coach Bowler can't like what he sees here. Just there was real good effort and execution to start the second half, and then kind of the air went out of the tire a little bit. Some missed free throws, a couple of miscues. Yeah, that's one of the dangers when you have someone like Bensley Joseph score a lot of points early. Sometimes the rest of the players kind of think, well, you know, he's going to score all the points tonight, and that's not usually how it goes. You know, he had 12 in the first 4 minutes, or 12 in a 4-minute span. He certainly wasn't going to score 50 tonight. So young players don't anticipate having to pick up that slack sometimes, and maybe that's what we're seeing a little bit of here. At any rate, Spy Ponders will have the ball. Amsler invades the personal space of Joseph, who's been guarded well after that, going off in the first half. And they are going to call, wow, if that's Don Black. Oh, boy, that is Don Black, and he will have to sit down or not, so he will have 3 and stay in the game. I am not sure Coach Bowler knows he has 3. I'm not sure Coach Bowler knows he has 3. So we'll see what happens here. Black's got 3 fouls. Spy Ponders lead by 8. Joseph gets the offense going. He goes to the basket. This time he's rewarded a couple of freebies. Good strong take. Squared his shoulders. So we'll see if so they're going to go with Don Black with 3. They've had enough of this nonsense tonight of sloppy play, and they're going to keep the senior captain in there to make sure things are heading in the right direction. Plain and simple. And Joseph hits a couple of freebies. So Black stays in with 3. Clow probes. Will Amsler. Little two-man game, looking at 2-man. Black will come down with it. Black advances it. Here's Joseph. Finds a wide open Corrales from way downtown. Bang! And Coach Bowler is rewarded by keeping Don Black. It gives the team a boost, a little pep in their step, and the Spy Ponders jump out to a 44-31 lead with 2:43 left in the third. Where would you rather be than right here and right now? Have you ever thought to be part of a broadcast? If so, ACMi is the place for you. Learn a skill, meet new people, and be part of the magic of Arlington sports. Contact us on Twitter at ACMi, or simply stop by a broadcast and say hi. ACMi Sports, where the community covers Arlington. So the Spy Ponders coaching staff is rewarded by keeping senior captain Don Black in with 3 fouls. He grabs a rebound, pushes the ball up, cross-court pass to Nick Corrales, way downtown, bang, and the Spy Ponders go back up by 13, and Corrales is very energized right now. That's a 5-second call, and they call a foul. That's a tough call right there. Wow. That is a tough call. If we're going to call that, we are going to be here all night because we're going to be shooting free throws till about 2:25 in the morning. Holy cow. So here's Okafor. Here's Healy. Okafor goes inside. Again, a player shoots the basket without looking. Seems to be the common theme. And Don Black says, if you're going to let me go all the way, I'll take it. But he misses a point-blank bunny. At least he was looking at the basket. So here's Healy. Stopping and popping is Clow. He can't get it to go. But Sear has a rebound. Stopping and popping is Okafor. He can't get it to go. And Joseph will try to go coast to coast. Dishes it to Don Black. Don Black knows what to do with it. Finishes through contact. 46-31, Spy Ponders. Coming up on 1:35 left in the third. 15-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for the Spy Ponders. They're energized right now. Their energy and effort is very high. Here's Okafor, another carry by Okafor. Stops, pops, can't get it to go. Don Black, careful not to foul there. Baseline, nice little move there. Okafor says, I'll take care of that. A little dipsy-do on the baseline. 46-33, hanging around the Minutemen. See if the Spy Ponders can get a good possession going side to side. Little two-man game here. Bensley Joseph. That time Joey Pazia launched one from 3, can't get it to go. And the Minutemen, so it'll stay here apparently. Not sure what the call was there. See if the Spy Ponders can execute a clean out-of-bounds play. They already had one tonight. See if they make it 2. As Joseph posts up. Little stutter step to the basket, and woo, that's a tough call. Wow. Holy cow. Sear says, what do I got to do there? I swatted the ball into the padded support. I guess maybe my jersey hit him, but I didn't feel it. At any rate, Joseph will get a pair. You got to feel for Sear there. I mean, that's a nice little help side block, clean, maybe some body. One thing is Joseph's really been just phenomenal at his whole career, and it's brief because he's a super sophomore. Anytime he gets fouled and it's a controversial call, he buries those free throws. He doesn't care if he's earned them or not. That's a sign of a quality basketball player. He steps to the line and knocks him down. Period. End of story. He didn't ask why. He just asked where and when. So here's Will Clifford. He showed well in the first half. He'll invade space. Like a red is into the ball game. Here's Charles inside his and stopping and popping is Red. So Red gets one to go from the baseline. 48-35. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. See if they go with a little 1-4 set. 10 seconds. 5. Pazia's got to shoot it. He can't get it off. And the half will end. Player was up ahead, but the horn went off before it could do any harm. And at the end of 3, your Spy Ponders lead 48-35. And the cheerleaders are trying to put a pep in everybody's step now. As you see the Spy Ponders trying to figure things out. Kind of a mixed bag quarter there for the Spy Ponders. Their effort and execution was improved from the second quarter, although there really was nowhere to go but up. Every time it's kind of looked like they're going to break this game open, the Minutemen have answered. We've seen Red hit a little 15-footer. Okafor's been effective. And Sear inside, 35, a junior forward, has gotten good looks at the basket, just hasn't been able to finish. So Spy Ponder ball, 8 minutes left in the contest. Last regular season home game of the year for Arlington. Then it's 2 road league contests and the Comcast tournament, and then the real deal. Joey Pazia probes, see if they can get to go to the other side. They don't. They're going to stay to the left. Joseph finishes through contact. 2 giant steps, and now he's starting to reheat up. Those freebies where there might have been questionable contact that he got kind of put a pep in his step. And he finishes the traditional 3-point play. Spy Ponders open up a 14-point lead, 51-35. And Clifford invades the space of Jason Healy. Inside it goes to Lane. Lane stops and pops. A little jump hook for Lane. Jimmy Lane. And the Minutemen just won't go away. 51-37. See if the Spy Ponders can get the ball to move side to side. There we go. Clifford. They give a real fire. Can't get it to go. And Lane comes down with it. Healy tries to do something with it. Probing is Red. Down to Lane, and Lane gets one to go. So Lane's gotten hot. And a little careless with the inbound pass was McKersey. He's very fortunate. Serendipitous even. So 51-39. 6:30 left to go in the contest. Don Black sitting on the bench, 3 fouls. He's back in the game now. Pivots. And he comes back in. Benzie Joseph tries his right hand. Nice tip there by Ben Wasco. And the Spy Partners will reset. High pick. And Clifford is called with shuffling his feet. This Clifford, I like him. He's tough. He invades space, works hard. He's got to get his confidence up a little bit. There he is. Kid plays tough. Kid plays tough. Nice little dish inside there. And Black comes away with it. Ansler and McKersey is fouled, and he'll shoot a pair. 51-39. 5:29 left in the contest. McKersey can't get it to go. Might want to stay in there a little bit longer on that free throw. Kind of bailed on it a little bit. Look for the follow through. Stay with it. He's got good form. That time he did. There it is. There it is. That time he stayed right with it. So the full court press, the hallmark of the Spy Ponders during their run that has netted them 3 out of the last 4 Middlesex League championships. So up ahead is Corrales. He can't finish at the 10. Black forces Amsler to turn 3 times. And at the basket, Jimmy Lane. And Lane has had a beautiful fourth quarter, 52-41. 11-point game. Lexington will not go away. My partners aren't really playing with a lot of passion. What I mean by that is just I don't see a lot of joy out there. Very businesslike, which is fine, but always got to remember basketball is supposed to be fun. Have fun out there, guys. Smile. Where would you rather be than right here, right now? Up 11 with 4:16 left to go in the contest. Down low, and again, a nice little feed, and John Bowler's seen enough right there as Cronin finishes at the 10, and it's a 9-point game. Don't go anywhere, folks. This game isn't over, and the Spy Ponders need to pick up their emotion, pick up the energy, need to remind themselves that this is a basketball game and basketball's fun. Move the basketball quick. Root for your teammates to score. And revel in success. So we see Coach Bowler pumping them up, pumping the tires of the Spy Ponders, see if they can respond. Down the stretch, it'll be Captain Ben Wasco, Senior Max McCarcy, Don Black, Nick Corrales, and Bensley Joseph. Nine-point game. Let's see what Coach Bowler and Coach Woods dialed up in the timeout. So they're going to go inside. And Ben Wasco can't hold on to it. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with, no, it'll go over to Lexington, so they have a chance to cut into the 9-point lead. 3:52 left in the ball game. Here is the younger Will Amsler, the super sophomore. He dribbles behind his back. He goes to the cup. Can't finish. Kiersey with a big rebound. Here's Corrales. He looks up ahead to Don Black. And Don Black is fouled, and he's rewarded with a couple of free throws. Don Black's the type of player that if you say Don Black, have fun, he'll grit his teeth and have fun no matter what. He is about as coachable a player as you're ever going to see. And he has 2 shots. Can't get the first one to go. Both can't go. So, here's Okafor. Swishing and dishing. Here's Amsler to his baby brother. Little horn set here. It's a play they've scored on multiple times, and they continue to. Cronin down low. Turns and deals, and folks, we got a 7-point game. Situation developing here at the Taz Gym. Spy Ponders are going to have to finish this out strong. Bensley Joseph stopping and popping. He's rejected by Ansler. Ansler is blocked by Ben Wasco. Down with it comes Cronin, but here comes Nick Corrales. Corrales at the rim. He can't finish. Back and forth we go. To the basket. No! Here comes Corrales to Bensley Joseph, who misses the dunk. And here comes Ansler. He dishes. And finishing at the cup is Okafor. 5-point game. 2:10 left. Joseph missed a dunk, and now he turns it over. Here's Ansler. Dribble drive into the basket. Through the hoop. And it goes. McCarcy fouls. Jack Ansler, the senior guard. The hoop counts. .157 left in the contest. 4-point game. Cedric Charles comes into the game. Case Cronin has been a monster in the fourth quarter. And it is a 2-point game. 52-51, 57 left in the game. Timeout. Reggie Hobbs. This would be a history-making win. Spy Ponders have not lost at home in a very, very long time. "41 straight regular season home games, 31 consecutive Middlesex League games. Lexington, it's a 2-point game now, will pick up full court. Bensley Joseph asks for Don Black to take it up, and he obliges. Horn set here. Black will take it. He stops and pops. So when you need a basket, who do you call? You're all everything. Senior Don Black stopping and popping. Spy Ponders by 4, 1:37 left. See if they go down low. Here's Ansler. Ansler to the basket. And they're going to call Pazia. Pazia puts his palms up to say, what did I do? Got him with the body. And here is the sophomore, Will Ansler. He'll shoot 2. Three-point game. 129 left in the contest. Gets them both. Back to a 2-point game. See if Black comes and gets it. He does. See if they go with the horn set. They do. Black to the basket. Can't get it to go. Lexington can tie or take a lead with a 3. Here's Okafor. He turns it over. Bensley Joseph pulls it back. Coming up on 1 minute left. See if they go with a horn set again. And Coach Bowler calls timeout. He wants to talk it over. 1:01 left in the contest. Spy Ponders by 2. Big possession there by Lexington. They turned the ball over. Spy Ponders probably could have had a break. Bensley Joseph said, I think I want to be safe with this. He gets it over half court. Don Black takes possession of the ball, and Coach Bowler says, let's talk this over. So expect something with that horn set. The horn set is the 2 high players where you can run action off of them from the dribble, or they can run action themselves. But look for Don Black or Bensley Joseph to be taking this high leverage shot in a 2-point game with a minute left. No matter what happens here, Lexington's still in it. Here's Joseph. They double screen for Black. Now they set another screen for him. And Wasco from way downtown, bang! Spy Ponders by 5. 45 seconds left. Ansler probes, and here's Wasco to the basket. He misses a dunk. 5-point game. 32 seconds left to the basket. It's tipped. Ansler to his brother. Stopping and popping, nothing. Don Black can hold it. He's going to get fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. So Ben Wasco on senior night hits a monster 3 from the corner to open up the 5-point lead. Was going to put an exclamation point by throwing a hammer down. Didn't get it to go, but got a deflection to Don Black, who can put the Spy Ponders a little closer to their 42nd consecutive regular season home game win. There it is. So when the game's on the line, Don Black gets nothing but net. A little shoulder wiggle. High arc, can't get it to go. Still life. They need threes, though. They need threes. Here's to the basket for a 2, and they'll get a timeout. Goes Okafor. So Okafor gets a 2 to cut it to 4 with 11.6 officially. On your screen, you see 10. It's 11-6 officially. Timeout there taken by Reggie Hobbs. To be honest, folks, I know what Okafor's thinking there. You know, we need to get a score any way we can. But when you're down 6 with 16 seconds left, quite frankly, you're going to need a 3 if you're going to win the ball game, or you're going to need a steal right out of bounds here. The Spy Ponders need to be thinking 2 things. One, if you inbound the basketball, hold it strong and hard so that when you get fouled, you don't lose the basketball. And second, whoever's got the basketball inbounding it, 1, they can run baseline, and 2, anytime they feel they are having trouble inbounding the ball, start screaming 2 words: time out. So no surprise it'll be senior captain Don Black, the most trusted player on the roster, that will inbound it. See if they try to get it to Bensley Joseph. Try it for Wasco. He is strong with it. And Joseph will dribble it almost out. So 4.2. He'll shoot a pair, and this one is on ice, folks. So the Spy Ponders are going to win their 42nd consecutive regular season home game, their 32nd consecutive Middlesex League contest. All that's left now is for the window dressing on what the final score was. Admirable effort, impressive effort by Lexington. They didn't quit all night. They battled hard. Jimmy Lane was a monster in the 4th. Case Cronin was a monster in the 4th, both getting buckets at the basket off that little high screen to the post. Joseph gets both to go. So no foul here. To the basket, that will not have counted. And the final score here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium on senior night, your Arlington Spy Ponders 60, the Lexington Minutemen 54. The Spy Ponders up their record to 15-1 on the season, 14-0 in the league. The loss drops Lexington to 6-12, 6-9 in the league. Spy Ponders will officially end the regular season with 42 straight consecutive home regular season wins. So that will go on into next year no matter what. Can't lose another regular season game at home because there won't be one. This was the last one. They up their Middlesex League mark of 32 consecutive Middlesex League wins, which they will put on the line when they head to Winchester on the 13th. And then one more game on the line, and that'll be at Belmont. Arguably the 2 top teams other than Arlington in the Middlesex League, certainly the Liberty Division. Watertown is at 11-5 mark, 8-5 in the league. Belmont and Winchester are both 10-3 in the league, 10-5 and 11-4 overall. So a sloppy win for the Spy Ponders. I'm not sure it's one that's going to make Coach Bowler and Coach Woods high-five each other in the coach's office after the game, but a win is a win is a win. The seniors contributed, played well. Max McKersey played well. Ben Wasco hit the big shot down the stretch. Adrian Black contributed. Max McKersey did. Don Black was his usual monster self. And so on senior night, the seniors showed well. That's good to see. Pointing in the positive direction. So we'll move on to players of the game. So first we'll start out with the Minutemen. And, God, there's really a lot of players that were eligible for it. Certainly the play of Jimmy Lane and Case Cronin in the fourth quarter would give them some consideration. But overall, the steady play of senior forward number 3, Odie Okafor, kind of stood out to me. I thought he made some key baskets, controlled the ball when they needed it. So he's the ACMi player of the game for Lexington. For the Spy Ponders, on senior night, I really thought senior Max McKersey showed grit, determination, heart, and execution, finishing at the cup, rebounds, block shots, effective offense, tough defense. So he's going to be the player of the game for the Spy Ponders. And the Bing Bang Boom Award is going to be shared by a couple of seniors on senior night. We're going to go with Adrian Black and Don Black. I just thought that one of the boosts in the game was the brother-to-brother pass. Adrian Black was ready to play, showed heart, showed determination. We know what Don Black's done all year long, but to see them both out there performing admirably was heartwarming. It was uplifting. It was inspiring. And so the two of them are going to share the Bing Bang Boom Award for tonight. And so now we're going to transition into the post-game show with some interviews. Our final score here tonight, Spy Ponders moved to 15-1 with a 60-54 over Lexington. We'll be back with interviews right after this.
Welcome to Arlington Public News. I'm Brenda Mahoney.
And I'm Paul Werlin. Thanks for joining us here at the historic Jefferson Cutter House in Arlington Center.
Everybody in town is looking forward to the upcoming solar eclipse later this month.
What kids find fun means a lot of work for those who have to clean up.
What makes this camp special is the time kids spend with the police and fire departments.
A group of 26 Japanese exchange students filled the studio and control room here at ACMi.
Pasquale went in the goal. The Ponders have scored, they've won.
Out of the changes, the Hawk Light is the most confusing to Arlingtonians. After spending the morning with the Arlington Fire Department, I'll make sure to thank the firefighters I come across next for the constant work they put in to keep us all safe.
All four projects also encourage pedestrians and cyclists to think about pathways and what they mean.
Students are invited to take yarn, wrap it around any of the poles that they identify with.
As you can see, Arlington Public News is right in the heart of your community.
And we're back. Welcome to the post-game show. I'm here with my man, senior captain Dom Black. And Dom, the game got a little bit sloppy, and I know you're preparing for the playoffs. Tell me a little bit about how you guys can get things better and moving in the right direction for the playoffs.
Our biggest thing is just closing out for games. Obviously, you guys saw at the end we get sloppy with the ball, and it's really just running our offense and talking on defense. And we just can't let them getting a bucket disrupt our style of play, what we want to do, and give them motivation to keep it coming. So,
absolutely. So tonight was a special night. It was senior night. It's your last regular season home game. Tell me your thoughts about a night like tonight.
I mean, this night means a lot to me and the rest of the seniors. We've been here for 4 years. I've been on the varsity team for 3 years, and I mean, they just done a lot for me. Coach has known me since a little kid at the Boys and Girls Club. Jackie's known me since a little kid at FIHO, and so they've really just jump-started my basketball career since a little guy basically at a young age. So they've done a lot for me, and we're getting a win, keeping the streak alive, and this gym means a lot to me.
It does mean a lot to you, and you mean a lot to the community and to us. So thanks a lot for everything you've brought to us, and we look forward to talking to you a few more times this year, okay? All right. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, welcome to the 19th program in the Art in Arlington series.
FoodLink serves people in need in Arlington and the surrounding communities. We partner with 12 local grocery and prepared food stores
edX launched their MicroMasters program as an opportunity for students around the world.
Again, this is Nicole Review. I'm your host, Nicole Samako, and we going to talk to Ashley.
And then you will run to the devil himself from the sight of a gun.
Down, down, blue and brown, the leaves are falling to the ground.
The Schwams specialized in here starting back in the 1860s. A customer comes in, tells us what he or she wants.
Welcome to this episode of Songs of Hope and Tolerance.
Start hell with $1 dollar. Gamble with a man and I want me another.
Hi, I'm Susan Karp, the Executive Director of the Arlington Council on Aging. We're located in Arlington, Massachusetts.
And welcome to A Books Review. I'm your host, Alistair Book.
And we're back. I'm here with senior Max McCursey. Max, you were the ACMi player of the game. Tell us a little bit about what it felt like out there tonight.
Well, I haven't been getting too many minutes lately or throughout the season, but, obviously senior night, me and Ada were given some minutes to go out there and do our job, and it was just awesome to see the crowd and, see my parents, take the pictures of my parents before the game, and, just kind of the game just was very lively, and it was just energy was you could just feel it the second the game started, and so I was just having fun being out there and playing.
It looked like you were having a great time out there. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like the 4 years with Arlington basketball.
Yeah, so my freshman, sophomore year I was on JV, but both years we had a really strong team. Most of the team on varsity now was on JV with me both years, and then junior year, I actually didn't play basketball because my soccer club team wouldn't allow me. But then, I miss it so much, and I loved being on the team so much. I just had to come back for this year, and it's just been awesome.
That's great. We had a super game, and good luck going forward. Congratulations on the player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
And we're back. I'm here with senior captain Ben Wasco. Ben, you had a big three there at the end. Tell us what you were thinking.
Well, Dom kind of created that play. I think we were running open, and two guys went on to Dom, so that obviously left me in the corner, and I hit the shot.
You sure did, but there was a little bit of sloppy play tonight. Tell us a little bit about, as a senior captain, what the players can do, what this team can do to get better moving forward.
We got to bring energy, the same energy, for the whole game. I think we're having it. We definitely have some good energy, but we're having it in spurts right now. So we got to bring that energy the whole game. And when it came down to the final couple of plays, we got to execute a little bit better. But I think we're fine, and I think we'll work on that in practice, and we'll be good going to the Comcast tournament and then the playoffs.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about senior night. Tell us what senior night means to you as a Arlington High basketball player.
It's great. I mean, it's something like you look at every year, you see all the seniors that are leaving. Like I did, like Colin and Dan last year. I mean, you thank like what they've given to the program, but now it's like our turn, and it's great to see how like everyone supports us, and especially guys like you see Aiden Max stepping in tonight, hitting some shots. It's great to see the fans love it. So it was a great night all around.
Great night all around. Congratulations on the big win, and we look forward to hearing from you in the future. All right. We'll be back right after this.
Going live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back. I'm here with senior Adrian Black. And Adrian, it was a fun night out there. You hit some big shots. Tell us about it.
You know, it was a great night. I got the start. Haven't been playing a lot lately, but felt good to get on the floor and got a couple points in there. And the crowd went crazy. You know, I was feeling it a little bit, and it was a great win.
It was a huge win. And so now the senior night's here, and the 4 years have gone by. Tell us what your thoughts are.
You know, it was 4 years in the program. Great way to end the year with the championship. It wasn't pretty at the end. You know, we were down, or we were up by 2 with like a minute left, but we pulled it away, and just a great way to finish off my basketball career at playing at AHS. It was awesome.
Absolutely, and you were the Co-Bing Bang Boom Award winner tonight, so congratulations on that, and congratulations on a great career, and we look forward to talking to you in the future.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back right after this. And we're back. I'm here with Coach Bowler and Coach. Another big win to extend the winning streak, but it was a little sloppy at times there tonight.
Yeah, I think you know, for long stretches we played pretty well, and then you know, I think we had a bad 4 or 5 minute stretch in the fourth quarter where Lexington played hard and they executed on offense, and I wish we were responded a little better, but you know, fortunately enough we came back and we made some big shots in the end and were able to get the W.
So tell me a little bit about senior night. It was a wonderful celebration at the beginning. I really enjoyed the ceremony. I think it was touching and appropriate. Tell me a little bit about what this senior class means to you.
Yeah, I mean, this senior class, you know, has been very important for Arlington basketball. You know, in the 4 years they've been here, we've won 3 league titles, and you know, I think we've kind of put Arlington basketball on the map. You know, when they were freshmen, we won 24 games, and it was 19, 21, and 15-1 right now. So you know, they definitely have set the standard, which other groups are going to be defined by. They all had a huge part in winning especially back-to-back league titles, and have the #1 seed last year in the Division I 2 North tournament, and hopefully repeating that as well this year. And winning a Comcast tournament last year. It's it's a lot of great memories with this group.
Yes, phenomenal memories. Certainly a special group, but lots left to play for. So moving forward, what are we thinking?
Yeah, we're ecstatic about a league title. But we talked about the other 2 league champs went 16-0. So if we want to be talked about with those 2 teams, we've got to match that. And I think we'll definitely be ready for the challenge. It'll be two on the road games during their senior night. So it's gonna be a great experience for us going into the Comcast tournament, going into the state tournament. So we have a lot to prove, and I think we have a lot of guys who are hungry right now to keep playing and play hard and play smart and win some more games.
Well, we look forward to seeing you again, hopefully for 2 home games. Got to extend the winning streak tonight. Wonderful senior night. Congratulations. Look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you. Thanks for covering.
All right. So that's going to be it for here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium on senior night. Spy Ponders extend the winning streak. Bing, bang, boom, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.